What's up everybody, it's Dre, and here I'm going to talk about the D500. Announced at the CES show yesterday in Las Vegas, and I didn't know too much about it yesterday, but I know a lot more about it right now. And the first thing that hit me, price tag. $2,000! Yes, $2,000! Not for a full frame, but for a crop body. Let's go ahead and check out some of the features. Let's just go over these specs and see if we can get $2,000 out of this crop body camera. Okay, so here we are at Nikon's homepage, or one of their pages, www.nikon.com, the home of Nikon on the internet. D500 camera, here it is. Let's just go over some of the basic specs to see if we can pull $2,000 out of this camera. Now, as we said before, it is a DX camera. It's an expensive one, but it is a DX camera, 20.9 megapixels, which I think is perfect. You know, it seems the last several camera releases has always been coming out with 24.1, 24.2 megapixels, and it seemed like that was going to be the new standard. But since this is a crop body, I like the 20.9 megapixels. You should have a cleaner image, better dynamic range. I think it works. 100 ISO to 51,200 ISO. Now that's the native ISO, and it does have expandable ISOs all the way up to high 5, which is 1,640,000 on high 5, and then a low 1 non-native of 50. So we can go down to 50, but it's a non-native ISO. So it has the XP5 processor, which is the latest processor, and every time they come out with a new camera release, they always give you the latest processor. So that's nice, no big deal, but all of the releases have the newest X-Speed processor. 153 focus points. Now these focus points covers the whole viewfinder for what I understand, and 99 of them are cross types. So you gotta love that, right? Okay, so what do we got here? 10 frames a second, perfect for sports, perfect for action. That's great. That actually almost doubles the D750. I think that shoots somewhere around 6 frames per second. And here's the big thing. It's even in bold. 4K, Ultra HD. You gotta love it. The camera's gonna shoot in 4K, and it has Snap Bridge. Now, with Snap Bridge, you know, you can connect your device with the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth to download your pictures and all that. I never used it, but I think it's a pretty cool feature. You know, to each his own. I still pull out the SD card and all that. Now, speaking of SD cards, it has an SD card and an XQD card. One and one, not two SD cards, not two XQD cards, but one and one. I'm not really a fan of that. I like having the same card, but you know, that's what it has. So anyway, that's the basics of the camera. Let's click on the specifications. Oh, basically it's everything I looked at. So anyway, that's the basics of the camera. What do you think? Do you think you want to spend $2,000 for such a camera? Also, if you look at the back of the camera, it has that flippy screen, kind of like in the D750, you know, it kind of comes out and tilts up and down and all of that. To each his own again, you know, I don't think I need that, but whatever. But there it is, there's the specs. What do you think? Okay, so there you have it. That is actually a pretty good camera. I actually like it, but the price point, I don't know about that $2,000. You know, if it was me, I would probably go with the D750. Now, the D750 you can get for $1,900. I got some prices here. The D800 is $2,900 right now. This is from Amazon. The D610 is $1,500. I would go with that. I love my D610. That's what I have. And the D7200 is $1,100. So there you can kind of see how it fits into the other cameras. The D7200 at $1,100. That is the only crop body that's on this list. The rest is 610 and 800. The 750 is all full frame. You know, if I'm gonna spend $2,000, I'm gonna probably go full frame. That's what I want. I mean, it's just a better camera. You're gonna get cleaner images. You're gonna be able to shoot at a higher ISO, cleaner, and get better dynamic range. I mean, who would not want that? So anyway, that's my review of the D500. That's my preview of the D5. I can't even say it. That's my preview of the D500. You heard it here. We just kind of reviewed the specs. I don't have the camera. I didn't touch it. So what do you think? Is it something you're gonna buy? $2,000? Do you got it? You're like, hey, you wanna shoot with it? I don't know, let me know. Put it in the comments. And thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. Hey, check out my last video where I kind of previewed that Nikon Key Mission 360 action camera. Anyway, it's kind of like a GoPro. You know, I think it's kind of cool, but you know, I'll leave my comments to what I said in the video. So go check out that video. Thanks for watching this video. I'm Dre, EMIP, out.